Welcome to the second ever Breaking Par Challenge. Our first time we both shot 73, 1 over for an overall score of +2. Missed it by 3 shots. Danny with a good drive to start. My drive drawing back and in the fairway as well. A great start to this challenge. Can we break par for the first time? My shot in out to the right. Stayed on the right side of the green, and a look for birdie. Danny, after a great drive to start, this one on a good line, needs to get down. Stayed on the back. Has a downhill putt. My birdie putt to get to 1 under. Needs to break and go, and left it short. Now for par. Rolled it in. Even through 1 for me. Danny for birdie. This one needs to slow down, and it rolls by. Now for par, still some work left, and it lipped out. A 3-putt bogey for Danny to start this round. We're now 1 over, on to hole 2. Time to make some birdies. My drive out to the right, and in the rough. Not a bad shot in. Danny, mad after that 3-putt on hole 1. Rip this one down the middle. Perfect drive there from Danny. My second shot from the right rough. This one out to the right. Needs to hang on. Kicked right of the path. Have a tricky up and down from there. Danny, second shot in a perfect position here. This one on a good line. Needs to go a little and stay just short. My chip. This one on a good line, needs to slow down, and it rolls by.
Good shot.
Danny has a chip from the front, took the pin out here on a good line, and left it just short. A tap-in par for Danny. He's still 1 over. My putt to keep us at 1 over as a team. Caught the edge of the hole, but didn't fall. In for bogey. We're now 2 over early. On to hole 3. Danny's drive. This one on a good line. Found the left side there. My drive out to the right. Just going to get past those trees, so I have a shot over. Here's where I ended up. Second shot. Made it over the trees. Couldn't see the pin, but this one on a good line. And a great shot from me. Good look for birdie. Danny from the left side had to punch this one through the trees, and it found the sand. Oh no, now for 3. Landed pin high and rolled out. Danny for par. Would be a big save. This one on a good line and drained it up and down from the sand. My putt for birdie, rolled it in. We're now 1 over. On to hole 3. My shot here. Drawing left. And on the green, a great look for birdie.
Thank you.
Danny. This one out to the right. Heading towards the sand. And in the sand. Can he get up and down? Back-to-back times to save par. Good touch here. Landed just on the green. Does he have the line? No, but stays just short of the hole. Wow. Danny with back-to-back up and downs to save par from the sand. That was big. My putt for back-to-back birdies. Missed it to the left. A tap-in par. We're still 1 over. On to hole 5. My drive here going first. Heading up the right side of the fairway. And in a perfect spot. Danny. His drive. This one drawing left. Got through the trees and stayed on top of the hill. Has a punch out here. Has to keep it under the tree. Get over the others, and he does. But found the right side. My shot here. Top this one. A terrible swing. Just barely rolled through the sand. On the downhill line, not ideal. My shot here, rolling up the right side and stayed short. Danny, from under the trees, Got this one through. Headed towards the left side. Needs to stay. Stayed in the rough. Avoided the sand that time. My fourth shot now after a perfect drive. This one landed nicely but rolls out.
Wow.
Have that left for par. Danny, his fourth shot here for birdie. Still some work left for par as well. My putt on a good line.
Get it.
And just missed it for par. Gonna tap in for bogey. I'm now 1 over. We're 2 over overall. Danny's putt for par to avoid 2 bogeys on this hole. Got it.
All right.
A big save. We're still 2 over. On to hole 6. Danny's drive out to the right. Got a big bounce forward and stayed just right of the cart path. My drive. This one right down the middle. A great drive. Putting myself in a great spot. Second shot in, out to the right. Heading towards the center of the green. Have a long putt left. Danny has to get it over the tree. He does.
So hard.
This one just left of it and a little short.
Got there.
But a look for birdie. My birdie putt to get us back to 1 over. Needs to break. Too much speed. Now for par. Got it. Still 1 over myself. Danny from the front of the green. For birdie. Swan broke off at the end. Gonna tap in for par. Thought he had it. We're still 2 over. On to hole 7. 500-yard par 5. Danny's drive. Perfect. Right down the middle. Setting himself up nice for a shot to get on into. My drive here. Heading a little left. Needs to hang on. Found the left rough. My shot here. Got it over the trees. And back in the fairway on the right side there. In a good spot. Danny going for the green in 2. This one on a good line. Needs to bounce nicely in front. Got a kick to the left. And in the center of the green, a look for eagle. My third shot on the par 5. This one made it to the top shelf. And a good look for birdie. Danny for eagle to get us back to even. Missed it to the left. Needs to slow down. And it rolls by. My birdie putt. Also missed to the left. Tap in par. That one hurts. Danny to save his birdie. Rolled it in. A big save. We're now 1 over. On to hole 8, the island hole. Danny's shot in. On a good line. Needs to spin left. Spinning back towards the hole. And a great shot for Danny. Has that for back-to-back birdies. My shot here. This one out to the right. Needs to spin like Danny's. And it stayed on the right side. What a shot there. A near hole-in-one for Danny. He's in for back-to-back birdies. We're now even. A chance to get under par. If I can make this one on a good line. Breaking towards the hole. And right on the edge. A tap-in par. I'll take it on this tricky green. On to hole 9. If either of us birdie here, we get under par. Danny's drive right down the middle. Has that for 3 birdies in a row. My shot here. Also found the fairway. 2 great drives. My shot from the left side of the fairway. This one needs to go. Found the front. An uphill putt for birdie. Danny. This one comes up short and a tricky lie. Has to just punch it out here. Knocked it out clean. Landed by the hole. Has a tough downhill putt. My birdie putt here to get us to 1 under. Nasty lip out. Rolled back to me. A tap in par. Wow, I shot 1 over, 37 on the front. Danny for his par. And a 1 under, 35. Missed it. Tap in bogey.
All right.
We're now 1 over, heading into the back 9. My drive here. This one needs to go. And it's splashed in the water. Danny, feeling the pressure. Hit this one well. Made it over and in a great spot. My drop here, now hitting 3. This one needs to stay left of the trees. It does. Landed short. Stayed on the front. Have a long putt for par. Danny's shot here. This one on a good line. Just left of the pin and has a look for birdie. Wow, what a shot from Danny. I have a tricky putt here for par. This one needs to slow down. Rolled just by the hole. Danny for birdie. Some break in this putt. Played it perfect. We're back to even. My putt for bogey. Pulled it. And it rolls way by. Still some work left for double. And I drained it. Now 2 over. That was a big birdie there from Danny. On to hole 11.
Beauty.
My drive. Right down the middle. In a great spot. Danny. After that birdie on the last, he's birdied 3 of his last 4 holes. This one headed up the left side, got past the bunker, and in a great spot. My shot here. This one on a good line, needs to break left. It stays there by the hole. Danny. Just a chip shot on this short par 4. Just right of it. We have 2 looks for birdie. Danny's putt. Got it. He's now 2 under and has birdied 4 of his last 5 holes. My putt got it for birdie. We're back to even. On to hole 12. Par 3 here. Danny heading up the left side. Needs to kick right. And found the sand. My shot here. Out to the right. Drawing back nicely. Needs a good bounce in the front. Got one. And in the center. Have a look for birdie. Danny from the sand. Swan needs to slow down, rolling out.
Slow roll.
And a good sand shot there. My birdie putt to get us to 1 under. Just missed it. Ran out of speed. A tap in par. Danny to keep us at even par. Missed it. Gonna tap it in for bogey. We're now 1 over. We need to go 2 under on our last 6 holes to break par. 2 par 5s left still. Par 5 here. My drive heading up the left side. Hit a tree and kicked way left. Oh, no. Danny.
Perfect.
This drive perfect. And in the fairway.
Wow.
My punch out here. Trying to draw it around the tree. Got to kick left and back in the fairway. Danny's second shot. Going for the green in 2.
So good. Fade a little.
This one on a good line. Needs to go a little. Landed short and on the front of the green. Another look for eagle. My third shot. Lost this one out to the right. And it hit the cart path. Took a huge bounce just right of the rocks. Now my 4th shot here, a very tough up and down. Landed at pin high and it rolled out. Have that left for par. This would be a big make if Danny can drain this from the front of the green. And he missed it to the right. Still some work left for birdie. My putt for par on a good line again. Can I find it? No, ran out of speed. In for bogey. I'm now 3 over. Danny for birdie. Rolled it in.
Save the bogey.
Danny playing well, making a lot of birdies. Hasn't made a par yet on the back 9. On to hole 14. Danny's shot on a good line. And just right of the pin. Wow.
Great.
That's for 4 birdies on the first 5 holes of the back 9. My shot drawing back. Got a kick left and 2 birdie putts. If we can both make these, we'll get under par. My putt for birdie. Just missed it. Still some work left for par to keep us at 1 over.
Good save.
Got it. And Danny,
Thank you.
for 4 birdies through 5 holes on the back 9, rolled it
3 in a
in.
row.
We're back to
We're
even.
even. Come
4 holes to play. We need to go 1 under on our last 4. On to hole 15, the toughest hole on the course.
Stop cutting.
Danny got away with this one. And in the fairway. Didn't hit it great, but it was safe. My shot out to the right. Needs to get down. And took a soft bounce and stayed short of the out of bounds. Tough shot here. Have to cut this one around the tree. I did. But it's going to come up a little short. And in the fairway. Have to get that up and down to save par. Danny, after a good drive, lost this one out to the right. And it stays in the rough.
Yep.
Can our short game come through here? My shot on a good line. Just left of the hole. And a tap in par. Danny, this one landed just short of the green. Bounced on. Getting better. Has that left for par. Gonna tap mine in. I'm still 3 over. Danny to stay 3 under and keep us at even par. Missed it on the low side. A tap in bogey. Can we finish strong? We're right there. Need to go 2 under on our last 3 to break par. My drive out to the right. Have a tree to work with from there. Danny. This one cutting right on the same line as mine. And also has the tree to work with. Not our best drives on this hole. Danny, second shot here. This one hit the tree and bounced back into the fairway. Oh, no. My shot. Got it under the tree. Needs to bounce up. Skip through the grass and stayed short. Danny's third shot here. Has to get up and down to save par. Landed in the center and has that left. My chip here. This one needs to get down. And it rolls just over the back into the fringe. Wow. Danny for par. Missed it to the left. A tap-in bogey. Danny still hasn't made a par on the back 9. And he's 1 under still on the back. My putt for par. Just missed it. Gonna tap it in for bogey. We're now 3 over.
To finish.
On to hole 17. We need to go 4 under on our last 2 now to break par. My drive drawing back and in the fairway. In a great spot. Danny going last here. This one on a good line. Heading up the left side. Got a big bounce. And in a great spot in the fairway.
Fairway.
Wow.
My second shot. Knew I couldn't make it over the water. With 270 yards left. And this one ended up in a perfect spot. Danny going for the green. This one didn't hit it great. Needs to go on a good line. Can it carry the water? And no splash. Wow, he can't believe it. My third shot. Need this one to go on a good line. Just short of the pin. Danny taking a drop. This is a huge shot. Needs to make this one as well. Hit this one past. Has that left for par. Danny to save par. This one on a good line. And just short. Right in the middle of the hole. Tap in bogey. Danny's made 4 birdies and 4 bogeys on the back 9. My putt for birdie to give us a chance on 18. No, missed it. Tap in par. We're 4 over. How will we finish here? Last time we shot 2 over combined. Can we tie it here with 2 birdies? My drive stayed in the right rough. Danny. This one here. Cutting perfect. Found the left side in a great spot. My second shot here. Got it through. Needs to roll up. Just right of the pin and found the front of the green. In a good spot. Danny from the left side. Can he birdie here for 5 birdies on the back 9? And just right of the pin. Wow. My putt for birdie. Just missed it again. So many so close this round. A 4 over. 76 for me. Danny for birdie. Rolled it in. 1 under 71. Wow.
Wow, we fell short. Had it go in there, but just a few bad holes to finish. The last 4 holes made a lot of bogeys. We'll get it one of these times. Thanks for watching.